Wow. Oh my. Just beautiful. Roti.
Hey guys, what's going on? This is Cheynee180 and
The Fallen Fett. Hey guys, what's up?
It's Chamba.
And Augie.
and you're watching an all-new episode of They're Not Dolls.
Episode 393.
What?
393.
Ooh.
Very close. Very
We are a
close.
week away from 400.
A week away. Just next
We just
week
have to do
already.
one
Seven.
episode a day.
It's gonna be great.
7.
Wow.
I just ruined the announcement that we're going to do a show every day up until 400.
That's how
Ernie
you do
is.
it.
I don't know
Okay.
if I-
You're going to, yeah. I don't think my domestic supervisor will approve that.
We're gonna need a risen Fett.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Well, we have a very special guest today.
What?
Mhm.
I would like to welcome the one and only Artman Customs. What's up, man?
You, I'm back. Back to back week. Crazy.
Yeah,
crazy.
love it.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us tonight,
Absolutely.
man.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
How are you, sir? How have you been? It's been a long time since we've talked.
Yeah, it's been a very, very, very long time. I've been good. It's been a very hot week though. It's been wild. What was it, like 108 today? I think. or something
Boo.
like that. Yeah, my classroom notoriously has like awful AC, so
Oh no.
we were in hell. It was bad.
Oh,
But everything else besides that, it's been a pretty good week for me.
were you grumpy like Ernie when he gets hot?
You know, a little bit. I'm like, what do you want? Whenever student comes up, I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. What can I help you with? My bad.
Valid.
Yeah.
Nice. Augie, how are you, sir?
I'm good. I now work 7 days a week, which is great. I get to work. I don't have to work. I get to work. I don't have to work.
Yeah.
Really?
Get to work 7 days.
That's the perspective I'm trying to get. No, but it's cool because it's 3 gigs, so you're not burnt out on one thing. You do get to hop around, which is better for my mental health, which has been great. But yeah, I've been a worker bee the last couple of weeks, and it's not a terrible thing. Bills are getting paid, so. Well, if you saw Yoko's video, you could see how much money I spent at Frankenstein. Yeah, no, things are good. Things are good, and money is still in my wallet for now.
That's good.
For now.
That is good. That's really good. Chamba, how are you, sir?
Good. This week flew. This week went way too quickly. It feels like we just did the show, honestly, last week, so it's bizarre. Also,
Yeah.
Augie, on your when Yoko asked you how much you spent, she caught you on a good day because you go there often, so it's not like
I do, but here's
you know what I mean.
Here's the
Okay.
thing. The running joke is that I buy things for my brother. The thing
Sure.
is, the moment I leave Frank's, he reimburses me, so it's not my money.
Okay.
So I need to add a little bit of context because Chamba's making a good point.
Yeah.
I did leave with 2 action figures.
Okay.
I just didn't pay for them.
I think money exchanging from your hand is payment, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I had like an evil diva moment where like I'm spending other people's money, so it doesn't.
Right. It doesn't count.
what I
It doesn't
mean?
count because it's not yours. Makes
It's
sense.
one of
Fair
my
enough.
things, no.
She has lots of those moments.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. Lots and
Nice.
lots.
Ernie, how are you, sir?
Hot. Bothered. I am on call. I'm happy to be here though. But if said things happens, then I will be out. So hello and peace out to everybody as well too. But had a great weekend.
Right?
So,
Absolutely.
yeah.
We were all
It
there.
was a lot
Yeah.
of fun.
Yeah.
It was
We
cool.
were all there in person, hanging out. It was, man, that was a blast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was an
I'm
absolute
ready to talk toys.
Yes.
What else? Life, sponsorships, medals,
Corn
whatever.
balls.
Yeah.
A confirmed medal. Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
confirmed.
Yeah.
It is
Don't
not
matter.
chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It don't matter. Singing careers.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm in the middle right now. I don't know if I want to sign to Doggy Style Records, Death Row Records, or I have a lot of offers right now. So we'll have to see.
Or Toy Migo Records.
Hey, we can have it too. Yeah.
But it'd be called Toy Migo Records Worldwide.
Worldwide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
fun. How are you?
Oh, I'm great. I had an absolute blast over the weekend, man. That was so much fun. Like my expectations were like pretty high, and it just like shot right through. Like it was just like,
Nice. That's
oh
awesome.
my gosh, yeah. I had way more fun than I anticipated, and I thought I was gonna have a great time. But yeah, no, that was so much fun hanging out with everybody. It was a great time. Got to see a lot of people, meet some people for the first time. That was so much fun, man. It was so much fun.
Agreed.
Yeah. But before we get into all that, Ernie,
Yes, sir.
how are our Chamigos doing?
I don't know. Let's see. We got a lot of family here tonight. People in the chat. Yes, folks, it is episode 393. We are on our way to 400. We are just 7 away. Please, Adam is not here. Go make a story, tag us, share it. He's not here to do his job ever. Was that already last week that he was here? Was that last week's show?
Yeah.
That was also.
He's supposed to
Oh,
be.
wait, was Adam on last week?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
he was.
He was?
Yeah.
Because I was not. That's why I was like,
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
that's why
There
my
you go.
schedule's off. I was like,
Yeah.
wait, Adam missed 2. I missed.
Right, and he
Adam,
wasn't at the meetup,
sorry.
No.
so no.
Oh no.
Yeah, he
What a-
No, you
decided this.
weren't,
He
Adam.
decided this year. He's like,
Yeah,
He
Hopefully
sat,
next year. Hopefully
Yeah.
next year.
he sat
Yeah.
so far away from us. He wasn't even
yeah, we didn't even see him.
Really far.
Yeah,
like
Really
really
far.
far away.
it's gonna be hysterical if he busts out footage finally, and he was just like following us the whole time.
Oh my
That'd be
god, he would never.
hilarious.
Just that
well, he would
I don't
never show
know.
it to anybody.
No.
That's true.
It would be the
That's very
bargaining
true.
hunter. That's what.
Yeah, we'll
that's
have
what
to
he
see.
would do.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
Yeah.
But yes, we had the 4th annual Toy Migos meetup, so it was a lot of fun. I'm sure we're going to go over a few things as
Mhm.
well. And from there, Nico was also there, Artman
Mhm.
Customs. Let him
Yes, sir.
know he's our special guest tonight. So tag us all. Let us know that you're watching. We will repost it. We greatly appreciate it. And if you're new here because you saw us at the meetup and you're like, oh my God, who are those sexy guys over there? And I handed you a sticker or something, and I'm like, hey, check us out.
We were like,
hi.
his name is June, but we're here too.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry for the guy yelling in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Showing us his medal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was me.
I'm a champion.
Yeah. I'm the champ. No, I am the champ.
Yeah.
Ernie, please sit down.
Yeah. It was a lot
It was
to
great.
deal with. June was a crazy man this weekend. But
Mhm,
you know, if you missed it, you missed it. So
Yeah.
hopefully you'll be there next year.
mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Speaking
be there.
of,
Mm.
you know, if you are new, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications, and hit all so you don't miss when we're on, like Tuesdays, Thursdays, special presentations, reviews, and much, much more. Told you I wasn't lying when I said we do it all and we're the #1 show on YouTube. So hit the thumbs up because I guarantee a good show. Then over there where it says say something, let us know that you're a new watcher. Say hello, hola, what's up? You are now a chat migo. You're the most important part of the show, like you were that day at the meetup. Your family. We want to say what's up, so we're going to shout you out. If you happen to be at work or stuck with the fam or just chilling in the background, headphones on, whatever it may be, and you're a hush migo today, drop those dots in there. Let us know, hey, I am here. Hi, how are you? And we'll get there. If there's something you got to say or a question you want to ask, see that money symbol right there? That's a super chat. That money no longer goes towards Chamba, trying to make it back to Australia. He's going to
Where
have
does
to make
it
it on
go
his
now?
own. He
Thanks.
messed it up. I had
Thanks.
my cousin Juanito do all the pictures with his beard, and now he shaved it.
Yeah.
So now all of those passports and everything are
They're
done.
They
all-
no longer work.
Damn.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they're not going to work. So
Yeah.
I guess we could use it towards June.
Does he take
to,
refunds or?
No, not at all.
Wow.
No. So all the super chats now are going to go towards the
And
June
he's your
fund.
cousin too? Dang.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh no, not at all, bro. It's going to go towards the June fund. We have to fix the Airbnb for everything that he broke over the weekend. So if you can, send money, we greatly appreciate it. Slammed his head into a 75-inch TV,
He can't even
busted a
defend
hole
himself.
Yeah,
in the wall.
Ernie asked
Uh,
for the wrong toy line. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did.
Started
He
ripping
was
the-
serious when he said he's not doing Mortal Kombat, right?
And he
Like,
and he
I
had
was-
3 words. 3 words.
Yeah.
He said, "How many times?"
Yeah,
Yeah.
And then
And then
stuff
that was
just
it.
started breaking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just started
Yeah.
flying.
it was it.
He started
And
ripping
then,
the wallpaper
he
off
chose
the
violence.
wall.
We had a sing off. Obviously, I won because I'm a champion. And then he threw his mic. That's still stuck in the fridge. So yeah, we really do need the help for that. So just so you know where all the money's going towards. But now we're gonna shout everybody out and see who's
That was
here.
all incorrect, by the way.
Was it though? I don't know. They weren't
It's
here.
it's
What's that
correct in
expression?
Ernie's story. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
In
What's the
Ernie
expression?
land.
They're
Yeah.
my memories, and I'll remember them however I want.
Mhm. Yeah. There's one point that I screamed because I thought June was breaking in. Like I thought he was no longer allowed at the house, and then he just busted open the door. Kramer.
That
style.
was-
Like in the
That
Shining.
was funny.
Facts,
That was amazing.
Yeah. Ernie did the full on Flanders scream. It was great.
Whoa.
He was so startled because June did a whole Kramer in the door.
Did nobody lock the door? Like
No,
what's going on?
not at all.
No, there's
All
enough
right.
of us in there. We were all
Yeah.
good.
Plus,
Yeah.
Cheynee and I knew he was arriving. So
Yes.
This
Yeah.
close to being the bad guy because I almost took out the whole Street Fighter line. I mean, just one chop and June would have been taken out. I was in
One
full,
chop.
Yeah.
I promise you, Ernie, you were not ready to react.
I was
Yeah.
in full defense mode, Chamba. I was ready to
Okay.
save all of you.
I
All
guess
right,
I guess the scream was defense.
Yeah,
was.
we got to
You
see
have
the
to throw
Fallen
them
Fett
off.
in full defense
Uh-huh.
mode.
It was.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Lucky I didn't have my whistle. All right. What's up, Nick's? Nick's Figs is in the house. The Wrestling Hound.
Woo!
Followed up by East Coast Figs. That's crazy. Mark Rose is here. Brick Something. Jay's Hot is here. What's up, Jay Shot? Winger Loses in the house. Grumps is here. Dorian G. Stormfire Blizzard. What's up? Will Flow was there. What's up? Rhino
What up?
Hobbies also there.
Yeah.
Zio Adams flew all the way from Italy. Amazing. And he flew back the same night. Let's see. We have Arizona Toy Hunters Guild was not there.
No.
Like,
Yeah.
I thought like Diggs Figs was gonna show up with this full crew from
Mhm.
The
AZ.
AZ.
And
Yeah.
I'm like, where's everybody out? And he's like, everybody bounced on me, bro. And I was like, well, we won't. So he
Yeah.
chilled all day.
Yeah.
But to Mike, what's up? Toy Rensu is here. Rowan's in the house, side 9. Matt Logic was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for Matt Logic, I would not have ate that Saturday. He was cooking up a storm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
It was like, here,
So,
and he
so
gave me-
Matt Logic fed you? Nice.
Oh yeah,
He
it was great,
Did he
saved
burn you, or
the
what?
day.
bro. It was so
Well,
good.
he saved the 2.5 hour block that we got.
You guys gave me all the drink. He gave me all the food. It was amazing.
Yeah.
It was a time of my life. Sonic Rockman X, Shadowbird. So you didn't show up either, but it is time to get Buck Nutty. Woo! Shadowbird, Arcade's Revenge, Tony Collector 10, Shelf Presents. Thick Nick is here. What's up, Nick?
Oh, what up, man?
How you been? Customs by Matthew. Flip Mamba is here. Customs by Matthew. Is the baby asleep yet? Hi. Hi. It's time to go to sleep. Go to sleep and dream about figures. Okay. Marcus Yee. NYC Figure Fanatic. KJ's in the house. JD is here. Chill Zone Collectibles. Sath is here. Nico right there. Is right there.
Yeah, he's
Let
right
everybody
there.
know. Nah,
Look at
Narb
that.
101. Cowabunga Dude. Paul's in the house. Rick Jones. Manic Mike. Who else we got? Vader Sugg is here. Doombot 9000. Plastic Bubble. Let's see. We got Prescribed Drone. What's up, man? How are you?
What up?
Pomona Fool 420. What up, Foo?
Oh,
Let's see. Andy's Pandies is here.
oh.
Oni Oni Chan is here. What?
Pomona Fool said he's new here. What's up? Thank you
Welcome,
for
dude.
joining
What's up?
us. Yeah,
How's it going? I told you I handed out stickers to everybody.
I see that.
Mhm. Figure Fight Club is here. Who else? Sonic, Omega Weapon 13. Dario's in the house. What's up, baby? We missed you, Dario.
Yay.
We missed Dario.
It's all right.
What-
I've got so for the people on the East Coast, there are talks happening now to make sure there is a East Coast Toy Amigos meetup. So for all you guys on the
Nice.
East Coast, we're working on it. We've got our best men, Dario and Lago. They're working on it, and yeah, as soon as we can get some stuff figured out, we'll get some dates out there, and we can start making
Jealous.
plans.
Jealous.
Heck yeah. And Blunt Force Honesty is here.
Mm.
Welcome.
Right.
Mike says he's waiting for Diggs Figs and he didn't pick him up.
Oh my gosh. How
Yeah.
horrible.
I
Rude.
know.
That
I
is
know.
great job, Ernie. Great job.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. You're a champ, sir.
Yes,
He
I
is a
am.
champ. He is a champ. We
I
saw it.
am.
We saw it. We witnessed it.
Lots
Yes,
of
we
people
did.
saw it. Finally.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's true. It's damn
Yeah.
true.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's
Yep.
true. Uh-huh.
This is
I
true.
think so many people doubted the Fallen Fett and were like, oh my God, this guy is good.
the Fallen
And,
Fett.
I do have you written down who made those
Fallen
comments.
Fett.
So
Yeah,
I'll let you
yeah.
know.
Oh, we got Macanita Silva in the house. What is
Welcome.
up?
What's up?
Yeah. So I wanted to kind of go over, or I guess we could share our favorite highlights from the weekend, because that was a blast.
Oh yeah, because
man.
you're all there.
Yeah, all 5 of us were there, and then it was cool. And I want to ask you one thing real quick, Nico. Like, you've been to all the meetups, haven't you?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, you've been
Yeah.
to all 4 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank
crazy.
you, man. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
it's always fun. Always worth the trip. Always
Yeah,
worth the trip.
heck yeah. So what were some highlights from the weekend for you?
Ooh, obviously, the Korean barbecue. That was a really good time.
So good.
Mhm.
So good.
So good.
Yeah, the makgeolli there. First time having the banana flavor. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I really
That was
like
nice.
the banana.
That was good, dude.
That was good.
Oh god, that was so good.
Yeah.
It didn't feel good to me the next morning, but it tasted great.
Mhm.
Yeah, in the moment it's great.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, just hanging out with everybody. Like it's always a good time. But this year it was just like particularly fun.
Mhm.
You know. Yeah, it was just everybody was there. Rick was there. Rick was there with like his family, and like I hang out with Rick at conventions. That's like whenever I get to see Rick. So getting to see him again was really fun. Getting to see his family. Had to press a little homie, okay, because Rick was there with his kid, and kid was on a date, and I had to be like, yo, just so you know, act right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't
Yo,
play
you
around.
see all these guys standing around over here?
Yeah,
That was
they're
a
like pretty
date?
deep.
Yeah.
That's why she didn't say hi to me then, because she knows I would have done the same thing.
Exactly.
I was just like, all right, well then that's fine. But
Like,
now I
okay.
know.
Okay, so to be fair though, would you have like, if you were on a first date and like your dad's like all of his like, you know, these are all like basically his friends, there's like, what was there, like 30 people there or something like that? It's
Yeah,
just
there was
like,
That was a lot.
Rick knew what he was doing.
oh,
Heck
of
yeah.
course he
Absolutely.
did.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He's a smart move to him.
Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I
Absolutely.
definitely took note of that as all right. That's smart.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
This is the way to handle that.
Yeah. Better watch it, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
That
just
was
a blast.
awesome.
It was just such a good time with everybody.
Heck yeah. What about you, Augie?
I was excited by not spending my money. Korean barbecue is always a blast. It was, we do this every once in a while, for those who don't know. Not just with the Toy Migos, but the people who are local, and we get together every once in a while. So getting people doing this sort of thing where we get more people into the group and getting to know people more on a one-on-one basis. Like I really got to know Matt Logic really well. He had a really cool story. I'm blowing up his spot. I apologize, but he would talk about he would drive miles and miles and miles and miles. He was a driver, and he would, like, we were his, like, essentially his virtual fam, because he would drive and just listen to our shows for hours. And he said, in a weird way, he never got lonely, in a very lonely job. And
that's awesome.
And it was really cool to hear his perspective. And he was so, like, positive. Like, a lot of us lived through the pandemic and got depressed, or we really struggled because we're social creatures. We have to connect. And he was like right as rain, which was really, really cool. And he found a way to connect. I mean, now physically at the meetup, but also like online, like during the week, and like having almost like a TV schedule or like catching up on Netflix or whatever, but like the toy version. So that's been that was really, really cool to get that perspective and saying like, my show's on now, but he means like, you know what I mean? Which is really, really cool. That to me, that really, really stood out. I mean, I never get enough Yoko. So Yoko, the fact that people flew out for this already blows me away.
Right.
That people flew out. So
that was so cool, man.
Blowing up Chamba spot now, but it was really cool to see so many people there. We don't want to put pressure on people to buy plane tickets, but it was a really, really, really great time, and so many great surprises and so many cool people got to come out. So it was great.
Awesome. What about you, Chamba?
I don't know, man. The whole weekend was kind of just fantastic. I didn't really know what to expect because, I had already gone to Frankenson's last month or July at this point for that little meetup thingy. And then we had Korean barbecue after that too, which was great. So I was kind of just expecting that, but because the meetup itself, plus the whole weekend in general, I think I would put this on par with it's an equivalent, at least for me, for Comic-Con this year. I had a blast.
Man,
I just had a blast. Like,
Chamba just took that bar and put it.
Well, no, it's not necessarily like I think, because we were talking about this before, and it's like with Comic-Con, there's so many things going on and there's so many things to see that the only time you get to actually see people would be either when you're wandering around with them, which is, you know, quite hectic, or on those at the bar afterwards, right? When we'd have those little meetups. But because it was a longer period of time in this dinner, plus, you know, the whole weekend in general, I think it's just the whole chill time was way. I loved it. I loved it. So that was highlights. Just too many highlights. One highlight though is Ernie managed to find the Ghost Rider for me and get it down from 65 to 60. So
yeah,
points to Ernie for that. Good job.
Actually, we started at 80. So
oh yeah. He found one for 80, then he found one for 70. But then, like, these are all different.
everywhere.
These are all different vendors because he was there earlier than I was, and so I really appreciated him looking out for me for that. So
not a problem.
Nice.
But no, entire weekend was fantastic. So definitely, if it happens the same time next year, I'm gonna go again for sure.
Yeah, it's always around. It's always on Labor Day weekend. That's how we've done it in the past. So that's when it will always be
for sure.
Yeah. All right, Ernie. What about you, man? What were some highlights from you?
The laughter for the weekend was great. It's always so fun to be outside of not just a con or on a schedule. So, you know, I was able to stay all weekend and make sure I got to hang with everybody instead of just the day.
I love that.
Or run around. You know, as soon as you told me, I worked on it to make sure that it would happen. Because people flying out and everything, that's crazy. Like I couldn't believe it. I was still surprised that morning, you know, of seeing everybody like posting about it and hey, they were going to come out and everything. You know, and it's such a more intimate way to hang out, of walking around, checking out the spots and everything. But then still, you know, like Nico, I know you weren't going to come eat, and then you're like, all right, I'll go, let's go. And like, I'm glad you did. And, you know, I wish everybody could come. Like, I think these are growing bigger that we need to, you know, plan a whole day. Cause then after we ate, we went to the arcade and then had karaoke.
That was so fun.
Yeah. So like, you know, hanging out all day and just, being all together was just a lot of fun. But yeah, I would have to say that June moment was hilarious. And then I just, you know, June's such a cool guy and I do love messing with them. So I will say, and this is all I'm going to say, is, you know, we got to play with figures this weekend. And I always love to mess with June. And
Lots of figures.
And I said, June, what's your thing again? So I could tag you in this picture? I always just still love to see his face because what? No. I'm just messing.
Yeah.
So it's always so cool because to see us all hang out, then not just Cheynee and the Chamba and the Fallen Fett and the Augie, you know, or Artman Customs, we're Nico, Ernie, Augie, you know what I'm saying? Like it was just us, and you get to hang out and walk around and talk with everybody. And you're right, like that, like getting to know more of Matt and everything. You know, I've been fortunate, but everybody who shows up is super cool and wants to hang. You know, Diggs Figs came from Arizona, super cool guy.
That was awesome.
Hung with us all day up until the end, and everything. Like, you know, people don't have to do that, and they changed their schedule. The One Fist flew out. Like,
dude.
What?
Yeah.
And
then he flew back that night.
Yeah, I told him about it like maybe 2 weeks prior to it. I was like, dude, I'm gonna head down. It's like, really? It was like, what day is that? And I was like, is it day? It's like, I'm gonna try and make a day at least. And I was like,
so cool.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, it was so much fun.
Wow. Yeah, so getting to meet everybody and just hanging was great. Rhino was there again. He was still there with us till the end. June, Matt, Rhino, Diggs Figs, who else was like all the way there till the end?
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was amazing.
So awesome.
Yeah.
Have a good night, Nick Figs. Thanks for hanging out, man.
Cheers, dude.
You got to make it when you're Nick, for reals. Yeah.
Yep.
So it was just, you know, the laughter and the hangout for me. It was amazing. It was cool. How about you?
I've got a couple different highlights. So round one was amazing. That was so much fun. Like next year, that will be the plan. So like obviously we'll go to Frankenstein's, then we'll go eat dinner, and then we're all going to go to round one. Like that's definitely
a solid plan too.
That's going to be just what we'll do again, because that was so much fun. We got a very generous super chat from the legend himself. This man, thank you so much, Shelf Presence.
Thank you, dude.
Always supporting the channel. You are the man. He says, best community on YouTube. With all the negative vibes and the other nerd worlds right now, the toy community has been a true community of positivity. Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank us. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're like, they're not dolls, Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Thank you.
Not even, I'm sorry. I just limited you to Christmas. I'm sorry. You're like all year round.
Yeah. No, thank you. Thank you for all the support. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. We're glad that you love it, man. We're glad that you love it. So, yeah, the round one was awesome. One of my favorite moments was definitely like experiencing the fact that me and my wife love doing karaoke together. We never done karaoke together before, and that was so much fun. Like, oh my gosh, like I was just like, oh my god, we got to do that again. That was a blast. Like we sounded horrible, but we had fun doing it.
It's all about fun though, right?
Yeah, that was amazing. So that was super cool. Just the chilling and hanging out, really, like talking to people. I was happy to see Moocher was there. Always loved that guy. Yeah, it was really cool. And it was I think like obviously we're gonna do another, what is it, cornhole competition next year, right?
This was the first annual, so it's
gotta
be.
to.
Yeah. Okay. So we've already like gotten it in motion to get custom things, vinyl put on the boards, and I've been looking up different sites to get custom bags made that will say Toy Migos on there and whatnot. So next year they'll be they'll be a little bit bigger and better. We were kind of throwing around ideas that like maybe next year what we can do is like, go to the beach that next day for the cornhole thing. That way, if other people want to come and hang out, they can do that. Yeah.
Because we are limited, as far as the places.
Yeah. You can only have an X amount of people there and et cetera, et cetera. So it's like in the event that we do that again and other people want to come hang out and watch it, like, it would be cool if we went to the beach and said, hey, everybody meet up over here. The Toy Migos cornhole competition is going on. Yeah. So that would be.
If you guys missed it, I mean, we weren't joking. It went down, truthfully, on my channel. The video's over there. It was, Augie, you missed out. It was great, man. It was such a fun time. And now it has turned into something. Like everybody who was watching and was live is like, and that's what I was telling Cheynee. So that's great, Cheynee. And then, if people want to bring other boards, I mean, we could really start something here, like as
going on, you know what I mean?
Correct. We can have multiple games going on to a winner, a championship, and go on every year. Like, that'd be great, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got a very generous super chat from Plastic Bubble. Thank you so much. Says, are any of the Toy Migos huggers?
Yep. Bring it in.
I would say I am.
100%.
Definitely.
Yeah, I'm adapt to the hug kind of guy.
Yeah. Same here.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Yep. It's like, get in here. Get on in here. Yeah. No, it was
there's the embrace. And then
there's the one arm. There's
and then like the 1, 2, 3, not gay. Like people have
we got the squeezers.
We got this.
But I am open to all three based on your comfort level.
Sure, absolutely. I think it's based on comfort level for sure.
Yeah. I have never heard of the 1, 2, 3.
Oh my god! The first restaurant I worked at, we did that all the time, and we would say it together. We would go 1, 2, 3, not gay. Oh no! And it's funny because one of those guys I did it with is now my roommate. He just moved in.
Historians would say they were roommates.
Yeah,
we got CJ. CJ in the house.
No, Chris will kill me if this.
CJ said Cheynee hugged the out of me when we met. I did.
You did.
It's like, oh my god!
What's up, CJ?
What is up?
See,
man? Thank you for joining
if
us
we
tonight.
could turn this into a weekend thing and then start letting everybody know more ahead of time. I mean, I know we let them know, but now it's like we got things going after 4 years, right? And next year's the 5th. So it's like, okay, we know Frankenson's, Korean barbecue, and then the arcade. Okay, next day, cornhole going on, and then we'll add something to that for the night as far as a hangout, right? So
Yep.
And what's really happening on Labor Day weekend?
Right. It kind of works out perfectly.
It's perfect because it's the end of the summer convention season and all that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. My last highlight was I had no idea I was so good at claw machines.
One for a lot of people.
Yeah. It's pretty awesome. I tried the first one and I was just like standing there with my wife and she's like, "You just got that on the first try." And I was like, "I know, that was crazy." And then my kid's like, Dad, come over here, get this one. And I was like, okay. And I first try. I was like, all right.
It's on a roll.
Right.
Yeah. And then June's all, I'm going to try and get this one. And he tried a couple times. And then I was like, hold on, let me see this. And it took me 2 tries. I'm not going to lie. It took me 2 tries, but then I got it and everybody was happy. Chamba was happy. My kid was happy. June was happy. It all worked out. Yeah, it all worked out. It was a lot of fun. It was, man, it was such a great weekend. I can't wait to do it again next year.
It was fantastic.
It's funny because it's like you had said, Chamba, like Comic-Con is like, yeah, all right, I get to see all these people, but it's like very like little, like it's like little tastes. You know, it's like it's a sample of like everybody. But this is like you kind of got to like
just really sit down and talk.
Savor.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you got to savor a lot of things because it's like you could be walking around Frank's and talk to some people and you might have missed some other people, but then they went to dinner too. So then you went and talked to them and you kind of get to like hang out with everybody, you know, and then obviously all of us that were staying in the Airbnb, like we got to hang out the next morning and
see, that was real fun. Just
that was a blast.
Not having a, rush to do anything. It was just we're just chilling here.
Yeah,
that was
I would have loved to talk more with CJ. I love that Ernie got a hug because I'm a huge fan. So like there's even more to explore next year. So this is super cool.
Absolutely.
Heck yeah.
Never enough.
No. All right. Enough. Well, let's go ahead and get into our hauls this week. Nico, what'd you get this week, man?
Oh, this week, I'm not gonna pick up the whole thing because I had it in the display, but I got my little.
Ooh.
What was the car called? Not the Stinger. Was it the Stinger?
Was it?
No.
Well, there's the Stinger and there's the MMS.
It's the Vamp, the Cobra Vamp.
Vamp. Yeah.
So I got 2 of those. Don't know what I'm gonna do with the second one. But, I don't know why. I don't know what past people was thinking getting these 2, but pretty cool. Yeah, Stinger. And then I got here I go customizing, right? I got the King Conan.
Wow.
But like just the body and the hands for like it was a crazy price. It was like $60 or something because I wasn't about to buy the whole thing.
Nice.
And then I had from the previous editions like bought one head and like another head.
Nice.
So I like was able to piece together like a Conan the Barbarian and like made a little crossfit skirt and stuff. So now I have my ideal Conan, and it has the double elbows.
Nice.
And it was only like $80 total or something, which is really
that's
cool.
amazing.
That's a win, dude.
Heck yeah.
And then over the weekend at Frankenson's, I picked up the Casey Jones, Cody Rhodes, like WWE figure.
Yeah, nice.
That's in my display. It's next to Roman Reigns.
Nice.
But that's a really good figure. One of the better Cody likenesses they've done. And
it's time for a wrestler.
Yeah. Right.
So were you the one that influenced Machu to get all those wrestling figures?
No, I think it was just like convergent thinking. Like a few of us ended up getting that, on the WWE figure wave. But yeah.
All right, Augie, what'd you get this week?
I didn't, but my brother did. Let me show you that. So I got this little nugget, the Man of War from He-Man Revolution. By the way, I just want to take a second. If you haven't seen this show, it's really good. I know some people had issues about whether Revelation kind of like fell short of the bar, but this is really amazing. If you have not seen the show, I highly recommend it. It makes up for so much. And then Tila in her goddess form. Well, I guess she's a sorceress at this point. Spoiler. And this is the her goddess transformation, which is really cool. the Ka version.
I almost picked that one up.
And then I did miss the show last week, so I did go to Power Morphicon. This is a weird purchase. I got this also not for me. It is the Ninja Storm Talking Yellow Ranger. I actually got acquainted with Glenn McMillan, who plays the actor. This is the actor. This is him. So he was looking for it because he decided to have an unboxing with his 2-year-old son, his then 2-year-old son, and went, oh, he just basically like beat up the figures, and he will never remember it.
Yeah.
So he was setting up his office and just realized that maybe he should have nice versions put away like in glass and stuff. So he went to look and then realized this figure is really hard to find. And the two of us actually went around Power Morphicon 2 years ago and tried to look, and we didn't find it. We picked something up for his son, but then he told me, if you ever see it, buy it and I will reimburse you. So I found it. I reached out to him, and yeah, he's excited to get it. Also not for me, but I assume that shipping it to Australia is going to be nuts. Maybe.
Yeah, enjoy that.
I was getting it. I'm just kidding.
It's going to be pricey.
Yeah. So yeah, nothing for me though.
All right.
Okay.
Chamba, what'd you get this week?
What did I get? I got the at Frankenstein's. I got the Ghost Rider. What was it? Not Johnny Blaze. It was Danny Ketch, Ghost Rider.
Nice.
It's great. It's a great one.
All right.
I think that's it.
And Ghost Rider.
Ernie.
Yeah, that's it. Ghost Rider too. Yeah, Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider. That one.
Ernie, what'd you get this week?
I will be Adam this week.
Oh,
So-
Will you? I thought I was going to be Adam.
Well, maybe, I mean, you too.
Oh, it's a contest.
Yeah. So, all right, here we go. Diggs Fig showed up with gifts, and I still haven't found the Carson Teva yet. So, if anybody does, but he did find this cool freaking prototype, and I do love things like that. So, it's the Imperial Shuttle, but look at like a true prototype version.
Oh.
So, he gave me that
Test shot form.
And then Matt was on the hunt as well too, and he got me the Dracula that I was missing.
Nice.
Ooh.
By Jada Toys. Yeah. And then also the Count Chocula. So I have the cereal figures. Okay.
Nice.
What else? Adam picked this up for me. Augie delivered it.
They had that on clearance today.
Yes. So very happy I have them.
Yes.
Yes.
He just agreed.
Talk about that price point. Yeah. While we were out there, I had to do some shopping of my own as we were running around. So I was able to get the Phantom that goes into the Ghost. I do not have the Ghost yet.
Oh,
Kind of hard.
you better
to find.
get it.
Yeah, it's a really nice piece, and now that I have this, I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
So
you
if
need
somebody
get
wants
it.
to send me the Ghost, and I'll review it. You know, I'll do a full review.
Oh,
Full
okay.
Rip this
They said a
open
full
and-
review. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
not a
I'll
half
do-
one or a
No,
quarter
no.
one.
Not just a box review. I'll rip into it.
Those are the best, the Ernie inbox reviews.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll do a full
The
one.
edges are all clean.
Yeah, yeah.
And then Yoko, yes, did her thing, and so my buy was Wolverine
Mhm.
at cost, which is why I had to get him. So that was very
For sure.
cool. And then, unfortunately, I did do the Venom, but
That's not unfortunately, dude.
It's still good.
Are you
I
going
like
to
it.
rip
Yeah.
into it?
no.
Oh.
Ooh.
Well, I mean,
Bum, 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 bum.
okay, we can later. I'm just not ready to right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we can wait till next week?
Oh, I could definitely do it next week.
Rip
Okay.
into it. What I missed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Next week.
Augie said
Next
rip
week.
into it now.
We'll do next week because
All
like
right.
then if I rip into it and I lose something and I do have to go, like it's
Sure.
gonna be a mess. And so yeah.
Okay.
So next week, I promise.
Okay.
We will.
All right.
So I got that. And then today I had to run into Walgreens real quick to use the bathroom. And they
I like that he put in quotes. It's like, yeah.
yeah. By the way, if you saw Ernie's stories on Sunday and my
so many good
stories on
stories.
Sunday,
So many good stories.
I was just
So
doing proper
good.
etiquette. That was all.
yeah.
I appreciate
So Walgreens hadn't put out all the Nightmare Before. I'm a Nightmare Before Christmas fan.
Really?
They
I had no idea.
they hadn't put everything out yet though, but I never seen these, so I had to grab it. And I'll show you. My favorite is Oogie Boogie. They're called Flex
Really?
Figs.
Can you rip into that?
I'll let you know next week after I check the price.
My gosh.
So
it. Check the price, okay.
Get a
Yeah,
load
I
of this
gotta
guy.
price on
Right?
this. This is like
my
a
God.
cool Oogie Boogie, and it says that
I
you're
think it'd be
supposed to
cooler when it's open, right?
Yeah.
pose it.
Yeah.
But I did find
Look at he just combs right over
Yeah,
it.
it just goes all over.
I found a zero,
Ooh, that's tight.
but
Zero's
I'm gonna
cool.
put this with the NECA art jack
Yeah.
that I got,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I think this is perfect.
We want to see you open Oogie Boogie.
So rip into that one then.
Rip into that one.
No,
then.
we want to see him open Oogie Boogie.
No, next week.
Okay.
No, you do it now. There's no pieces. It's only one piece.
Yeah, you
Rip
can't use
into
that
it.
excuse for this one.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Rip into it.
pieces
Yeah.
will fly away. It's like
All
what
right,
piece?
it's fine. All right,
It's-
I don't even know who makes these. I'll go try.
Is
and
it a
find
glow in the
another one.
dark?
I don't know.
Mm.
I haven't been home in the dark yet to see, so I have had it in the sun all day though. So I don't know.
Plasty is not happy that you're not opening anything. Shout out to Plasty, by the way.
Shout out to
I'm
Plastic.
just saying.
Open the Oogie Boogie.
All right, here we go. Brand new
All
rip
right.
into it. All right, here we go. You better full screen my mug if I'm going to rip into it.
You are full screen.
No, I'm not. I'm like
Not
half
full screen
screen.
He wants full.
We need full screen Hollywood
Full
Fett.
screen
Oh
Fett.
my
There you go.
gosh.
You want me to rip into there?
There we go.
Ernie's the real evil diva.
There it is. Yeah. All right. Got the hat. We got everything good. Room's a mess as always. All right.
Hold on.
So-
Hold on.
Dang it, you're messing up my vibe.
I'm sorry, man.
What happened?
You maniac.
Oh,
Just gifted
Mm.
5 Toy Amigos memberships to the channel. Thank you so much, sir. And what do we do around here, Ernie?
at the count of 3, thank you, Shelf Presence. We're all going to yell, scream, make like a high, make a hiney ho. You know how it is because we got gifted memberships. So,
Mhm.
ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Make a high, make a hiney ho.
All right, that went to
Wish us
Will,
luck.
Chris, Not So Super Mario, Duarte Studios, and Chris Mori. Thank you so much, Shelf Presence. You are the man. We greatly appreciate it.
Great guy, great guy.
All right, full screen. There you go.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Whoa, what was that? You missed it. All right. All right. Is that like my go? It's throwing me off. It's really throwing me off.
That was like the clap for action. Come on,
Every
man.
time
Yeah.
it went on, he bounced.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah,
I just
you
had to
did.
force myself not to do
I
it right
know.
now.
I know. I saw.
Throwing me off. All right. All right. Here we go.
All
For
right,
real.
all right,
For real.
all right. Let's do this.
All right, hit it again. Oh, that one. Hey guys, what's up? It's the one and only Fallen Fett here for Toy Migos. It's another episode of They're Not Dolls. Episode 400 is on the way. So because of that, we're gonna rip into it tonight. A classic Fallen Fett vibe. But I know I'm going against my will here. This coin thing is really throwing me off here. I feel like I should be jumping on a Goomba. And I found these at Walgreens today because the Halloween season is coming up right now. It's Flex Figs made by, I don't want to miss out on them, TCG Toys. So I don't know who that is, but it does say you're supposed to flex it and pose it. I'm going to put that on a shirt. All right, so here we go. It's a very heavy figure. Thick card, so I don't know how well this is going to go, but here we go. I'm going to try and rip into it. Because look, I can't even, like, that's how solid it is. Look. Wait, I may have a crease here. Here we go. There it is. Oh my
there we
God. There's
It's
one
selling
piece.
for 10,000 on eBay.
Shut up. I just found him right now.
Oh, sorry. So that was something.
Don't even tell me that. Look at how hard that is. It's still.
That's what she
Loki
said.
does not want to come out. Like
That's what she
I
said.
don't. Oh.
Ernie, we're laughing with you, not at you.
Look, he's
I don't know.
flexing around so you can't get him out.
Wait, I have a hole. There we go.
That's what she said. That's what she said.
There it is. Oh man, he's got an imprint on his butt.
That's what she said.
All right. Look it.
Oh, he does.
He Oh, does. what? That's crazy.
Man. All right, so this is super heavy. Look at that. Look, it's still intact. I could probably glue it together.
Oh no.
That's some hard plastic, bro.
Yeah.
Whatever. Get out of here. All right. There's Oogie Boogie. Now let's see. Can we pose him?
Is he flexible? Oh.
Can it flex?
All right. Look at that.
No, he's not.
Does he have ab crunch?
No.
Tell him.
I really thought you'd be able to move the arms at
Me
least.
too.
You ain't doing nothing on this. Look. What do you mean? Flex it, pose it.
Can you look up?
No, nothing. Look. I can't even look at. I can't even look.
Wow,
This thing is solid.
that's impressive.
Well, now you
What
have a
the
weapon
heck?
in case someone barges in the door.
Better watch yourself, Jude. You're gonna get a boot to the head. Bust down my door. I don't know what's in here, dude. This thing is solid. You're right.
I thought
This
it
is
was
gonna
like
hurt
I thought
somebody.
it was like the Stretch Armstrong.
Yeah.
So did
that's
I.
too.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, so at least I'll move his foot and like
Yeah.
get his hand up, like I'm the Oogie Boogie man. But
Yeah.
no, look,
This is
nothing.
literally the opposite of a Jada toy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But look it, I'm not lying. Look, it literally says flex it, pose it.
Alistair wants to know if he
On
has
what
an
planet?
ankle rocker.
Yeah, no ankle rockers here. Full review, 0 points of articulation, and you cannot flex it and pose it.
0 points. That's
Yeah.
too much.
Nothing. I mean, it's a cool Oogie Boogie.
It looks
but-
great. I think the sculpt is good.
Yes, it really is. And
Agreed.
then I'll find out tonight if it glows. I'm going to take it under the covers with me.
There you
Okay.
go.
Yo,
Let's see.
what are you gonna do with that
Yeah.
thing?
This thing's solid.
He's
Look
gonna
at it.
flex it, dude. Come on.
Whoa.
Solid.
Whoa,
on.
whoa.
What's going
Solid.
on around there?
All right. Is that,
Nothing
is
is
that all
happening.
you got this week?
That's it, bro.
Okay. All right. It's my
Oh,
turn.
he stands perfect. He's so solid.
Oh, I bet he
Yeah.
does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was going to be a problem, but that's cool.
Yeah.
Nah.
You have to make a
I think
t-shirt for him.
I can make him a Fallen Fett shirt.
Yep, exactly.
All right. There it is. Well,
All
yeah, now
right.
I know I'll open up the 0. Bet you 0 don't do nothing either. Nothing. Nothing.
What
I
did you
can't-
expect from Zero? Though?
It said
Like-
flex it, pose it, Nico. Like I thought I could fold it down
doesn't
or
have
do
limbs.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
what
can't
about his
do
ears?
Flexor pose.
Look, nothing. I'm
Oh
gonna
my
snap
God.
that neck off.
Yeah, I was gonna say don't.
Yeah.
Don't try it. Yeah.
Very.
It's like you can't even flex it.
Okay, but this is gonna look great next
Yeah,
to
no.
the neck of
100%.
Jack.
Don't
Yeah.
touch it
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah. Just remember, it
That's
doesn't
good.
move
You
at
don't
all.
have to bring that under your covers.
Yeah.
That's booty.
Yep.
All right.
All right. My turn.
All right.
Huh?
Ooh, yes.
Okay.
Look at even the nose is detailed pumpkin.
Oh.
Boop.
Aw,
Oh, look at that.
look at that.
Yeah.
Aw.
Sculpt is great.
Come
It's still-
on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
sculpted
for
on
sure. It's a
that.
great placeholder.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So I went to Target this morning and saw this guy on clearance for 30. So I picked him up.
Wow, that was fast.
Nice.
Yeah. I was like, all right, cool.
Adam, we need to have a talk next show.
Want my money. And then what do I got in here? I got all kinds of goodies. Shout out to Augie,
Oh,
the
Shout out
Mondo Gecko. So thank you, sir. And
high enough to
then
kiss God. Look at him.
I got I missed out on these guys, unfortunately. But June's like, "Oh, I got an extra set if
Oh
you
my
want them."
gosh!
And I said, "Yeah, yes, please." So thank
My
you so
friend is
much.
screaming right now because he missed those.
And then, I picked up Minato at Frank & Sons.
Very cool.
It's a very, very nice upgrade from what we had before. And then I know you guys give me a lot of hard time over this, but I had to get the Storm Fei Long. Come on.
Log off.
I hate Storms.
We're not rolling. We're not rolling, gang.
Yeah. So pick this guy up. And then I was at Target down there and I saw this set and I was like, yeah, I have to get it. I gotta get it. So I got the Prince Adam, which he is not the
So cool.
the star of the pack here. The star of the star of the pack is the Cringer, man. This is
It is.
oh
phenomenal.
my
So good.
god,
So good.
this figure is so awesome. It's something that I never ever thought I would get. And when I saw it, I was just all, yeah, no, I have to have that. So
My brother's in the same boat. That might be one of his toys of the year already.
it's up there. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It's definitely
wanted
up
it.
there.
He was a kid. Like my
Yeah.
brother's a big battle.
Like it's got really good articulation. Like it has no business having this much articulation.
It's
on
not
this
just the
thing.
articulation; it's how smooth the joints are.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So
And
smooth.
the
great
head
figure.
sculpts. What's
Mhm.
the other one at? The other one's really good too.
So great.
Look at that. How
Aw.
cool is that? I
It's a
love
great figure.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that's about it. But yeah, that was awesome. Love
I
the
forgot 2 of my
Cringer.
favorites. I just remembered them. I got these like vintage turtles. You know these ones.
Oh,
I got the 4-pack
Nice.
because I wanted Donnie and I
Yep.
needed them for
Mhm.
scaling. But I have the other 3, and I'm probably gonna take them just to like work and let the kids open them.
Nice.
nice.
I'll be like, look at these old toys. It's crazy, huh?
Yeah.
It's not an iPad or anything.
Yeah.
And then I got the Mezco Casey Jones.
Ooh,
Very good.
Buddy Toy Hose helped me pick it up. So shout out to him.
nice.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
shout out to him.
Nice.
All right.
It's a great figure.
Don't get mad, Nico, after they open it and then they look at you and go, now what?
Yeah.
True. No,
What does it? What does it
I'm
do?
like, now I'm taking them back to my house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And putting them on the shelf.
Yeah,
Make
I'm
sure
glad
the
you
AC
like
is
them.
on high.
Yeah.
You're like, well, it doesn't play TikToks or anything. What is?
Yeah.
What does it do?
Dude.
There's no skibbity on it. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah,
You know?
what is happening
going on?
here? What is happening? All right. Well, let's go ahead and get into some toy news here. We've got lots to talk about. If you missed last week's show, go ahead and check it out. It was very, very fun. Nico was also here as well.
Mhm.
Yep.
So we were watching the Brutal Realm Kickstarter climb to unforeseen heights. And now it's closed out and it's done, and it's time to get to work, right?
Mhm. Good luck.
Mhm.
So many characters.
Yeah.
Yes.
I wish them the best.
So if you missed that, go check it out. And let's see, was there any music on here that we would get in trouble for, do you think? Because it'd be
What
cool.
What
What?
happened to that one we had before that we would use in the extra? It was
Mhm.
like, oh, I think we still do it. I'm butchering it, but you know what I mean.
What was that?
That was something
Okay.
resembling, not resembling.
Okay.
All right, we'll try it towards the end then, just in
Okay.
case, because I don't want to shut down the show right now. So
Yeah.
I don't want to get dinged for anything. But Nico, since you are a wonderful guest today, where are we going to go first?
I'm honestly forgetting like what was going down this week. Let's see. Oh, that's Spawn.
Okay.
That's Spawn and the Turtles. Oh my gosh. Forget the Spawn, the Turtles.
The Turtles. You got it.
Yeah.
Correct answer.
Yeah. This.
Screw
Oh
you,
man,
Spawn.
those look really good.
Mhm.
I like a few people passed on the SDCC set of the first Turtles, and I was waiting for the inevitable like black and white repaint. Now I'm still waiting for like a true black and white because these ones have the red bandanas, but we're getting there. These look really fun, and I know Plasti was really looking at these, and they look really good. They look really good. I just couldn't get them at SDCC. I want the black and white, just the plain black and white.
Have you messed with them at all? Have you had a chance to mess with any of them, like the SDCC ones?
Yeah, I got to play with them. One of my buddies picked it up.
Okay,
and
yeah, I got
they
to mess
pose
with
well.
J-Shots. They're really nice. I was impressed.
Yeah, they feel good.
Yeah. All right. Augie, what are your thoughts on these?
I think my brother got the colored ones. I don't think they moved the needle for me one way or the other. I'm really happy for people who are into the history of the Turtles and just having. I feel like this is like a museum piece, you know. It's just a really cool, like if you're really into the history of it. But I'm more into the like what we actually saw in the comics and kind of collect that on that end. But I mean, this is great for the fans. It's so funny because there's so much turtle product out, and I mean, it's weird because you have these people reaching the saturation point, and then this stuff comes out and they get it anyway. So it's just, yeah. I mean, this is the most. I would say I call it the most elastic brand after Batman. Like, are your turtles serious? Are your turtles fun? Are your turtles wacky? Are your turtles detailed? It's you can go any way with your collection, and there's sort of room for everyone at the party, so to speak. So that's one of the amazing things about this brand. So I'm happy for the people who have a chance to get this if they missed out on it. But I personally did not get it, but I'm happy for everyone. And there's precious few things I think in the turtle side that I would skip on. And I don't necessarily need this, but I am happy for those people who saw it was like must have. And that they have a chance to get it.
Fair enough. Chamba?
Yeah, I'm with Augie with this. These ones aren't particularly for me, but that's awesome that these are, reportedly being found at Walmart. So, so hopefully, like the people that actually missed out and want these, hopefully you can get them, man. Because it'd be nice, to get the things that you're after, right? And not know that you missed out on something. So this is good.
Ernie?
Yeah, do not need these. I am safe. But again, I feel sorry for all those turtle collectors because it just don't stop at all.
No, not at all.
At all. It's amazing how much has been pumped out with, I would say, like the last 3 to 4 years. Like they're just on a roll from new fans to old fans and new collectors, old collectors. Like this is amazing.
It's kind of like they're selling to those little kids or the people that were little kids in the 90s all over again.
Yeah.
They are. With money now.
Yeah.
And it's everywhere because everybody keeps buying it. I know Johnny and Dario and Mike, Arizona are just happy as all get out. And they keep on. And I'm like, how are you guys doing this? Like, you have so much to choose from right now. And they want it all, which is great. Jay Shot too does.
Yeah, I was giving Jay Shot a hard time at Comic-Con because he had the set. I'm like, so you're going to get 3 more?
Yeah.
And he was just like, I don't really think I need 3 more. But now that these are like, normal release at Walmart, he could get 4 sets of these and have, 4 different renditions of each turtle, or, 1 different rendition of each turtle in the black and white here.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
I want to see that display.
I want to see that display.
Yeah. I want to see Jay Shot do it, man. I think he could do it. He said he's going to hit the replay tomorrow. So Jay Shot, I think 4 sets of these would be perfect for you, man. You're a turtle maniac. You're a big turtle maniac. So I think so. Stormfire Blizzard says the cartoon is my jam. Those Mirage Turtles aren't for me. I applaud the more educated that read the comics and want this. I'll keep mine on the shelf at the store for them to get. Nice.
Right on, dude. Right on.
Yeah.
I would see a very cool display, like if I had the room for displays, because that Kevin Eastman figure came out, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was the other Target one just a couple months ago, wasn't it? Everybody was looking for.
Jack
You mean
Kirby.
the Jack Kirby?
Was that it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was the other.
That
one.
would actually be pretty neat if NECA would have do Eastman and Laird.
Yeah.
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 That would be
Oh
cool.
my gosh, I pitched that so hard so many times.
Yeah.
So many
Really?
ways. Yes.
Yeah.
How they have not been done yet.
Just wearing turtle onesies or something.
I gotta show you guys
Something.
that story.
Good night, Rensu.
I
Thank you
really
for
thought
joining
they
us.
had it. Bye, Renzi. Run out of the basement behind you. Turn off the lights and run up the stairs.
Don't
Don't
look back.
Trip. Don't trip.
Yeah. Do not look back. Yeah, I want to see people's displays of these kind of ones because, like you said, this is very nostalgic to people, and I am wondering, like, how are they going to display them? You know, what
Yeah,
are they?
these
gonna
are
put
kind
out?
of a what is it? I'm forgetting my words right now. A deep cut. These are kind of a deep cut anyway.
Very much
Yeah,
so.
right.
So yeah, these are neat, man. I dig these. I think they look cool. I got to mess with J shots. They're actually very good quality. They like toe that line between like vinyl collectible and decent action figure. It's very strange, but I did like them. I thought they were cool. Just didn't like them enough to buy them. Even though they do kind of fall in the line of the Mirage Turtles, these aren't the Mirage Turtles that I want those. So these are definitely a pass for me, but they're very, very cool, and I can't wait to see when J-Shot gets his. So let's keep it moving here. Augie, where are we going to go next?
Well, I lost a Ninja Turtle choice, so now I gotta look again.
Okay.
Keep scrolling down. I mean, we missed some stuff, I guess, because the Brutal Realm.
Yep.
Things. Let me see.
Plus, you weren't here last week, mate. Remember?
And also because I wasn't. Well, that's the thing I'm nervous about. Was like
Yeah.
because I was like, we covered the.
Doesn't matter, dude. It's your opinion still.
You know
You
what?
pick whatever you like, man.
This is super fun. Let's look at the what is it? Is it Maxi Zeus? The Batman animated McFarlane wave.
Perfect.
Okay, so these are really cool. I don't have the DC Direct equivalent. The thing that's a bit of a bummer on some of this is that, well, first off, I think these are neat on its own, and the fact that we're getting Maxi Zeus is really cool. The thing that's a bit of a bummer is when there are things in the DC Direct figures that were missing, like a deco would not get hit. I think there's something up with Joker's eyes. When something's missing, there's an opportunity for McFarlane to simply add a deco and kind of correct an issue. Like years ago, there was like a Batgirl, I think from the new Batman Adventures, and her grappling gun was the mold of her hand. So it was colored yellow for no reason. And there's little times where they can use the opportunity to kind of color correct something, and it makes it a lot more enticing. And they're missing the boat. And there's a Joker where he's missing deco, I think, on his eyes. And McFarlane could have used the opportunity to correct those things before they put it out, so it'll make it a little easier to get. But other than that, I mean, I like this wave a lot. I like the fact that we're getting characters we might not have had before. And I've been a sucker for like all the Batman variants that we've been seeing coming back. Like normally I would kind of poo-poo them in the 90s, but seeing them as like a retro thing, there's a charm, and I didn't expect to like them as much as I have. So this is I'm enjoying these.
Okay.
I wish these were new sculpts with updated articulation, but at the same time, I don't hate them.
Yeah.
And the shading on them has become less egregious.
Fully.
So they're learning. It's kind of like how Marvel Legends is where they are now, and we really like it. And even when they make innovations, we kind of like, we appreciate them for it, and here's where they are. This sort of reminds me of, like, if this is going to sound weird to say, but almost like early Hasbro or like late Toy Biz Like you see where they're on their way, but we could have a better version.
Agreed. I agree with that.
You know what I mean? Is that a good analogy? I don't know if it is, but
No.
it's
for sure. Like an actual updated version.
Yeah,
of these
yeah,
things.
yeah.
makes
And I
sense.
understand they have to save money. And this is why DC figures are like $20. And I get it because we get stuff like this. But I would love something beyond Maxi Priest that's new.
Okay. That's fair. What about you, Nico?
I'm looking at that Christmas Joker. Really interested in that one because I'm a recent devotee to Christmas. I really like Christmas. I grew up as a kid, wasn't really big on Christmas, and then like through my teen years, I was like, man, Christmas is whack. My family's whack.
It ain't cool, man.
It's not cool to like Christmas.
It's not.
Right. But even then, I'd like secretly watch a Muppet Christmas Carol. You know, cheeses for us, Mises, and then trying to act cool again. But no, these last few years, I've been like real big on Christmas, and I've, me and my girlfriend, we do like a movie marathon and all that stuff.
Awesome.
Oh, so, nice.
I'm slowly but surely building up like a Christmas display.
Nice.
Like toys. So I'm looking at that Joker. That's about all I pick up from this. So.
Okay, fair enough. Chamba?
Yeah, I know we talked about this on Chat Migos, but I have looked at some more photos of these, and that, like what Nico was saying, the Joker would just be a fun display piece for Christmas. So I think of these ones, oddly enough, like the Joker one, but like I was saying on Chat Migos, just getting the Batgirl and using like a body chan, a nice custom, I think would be quite good.
Agreed. Ernie, what about you?
I'm in, man. I love Batman the animated series. I have the other ones.
Nice.
I know they're not the best, but I skipped out on a lot of figures in the past that I wish I would have gotten. So I didn't want to miss that opportunity. And when these first came out, they were at 19 when I very first pre-ordered the first set. So I was down with that. Second set went to like 22 and now they're like 24, which is fine. But you use your Target Red card and you get a discount off. So it's cool. I did not pre-order these ones because I've seen the other ones everywhere. So I didn't feel the need. So I'm going to wait. I don't like the Batman, but you're going to have to get them to do the Build-A-Figure. Having the villains has been great though, because it's been Joker, Scarecrow, Riddler, Mr. Freeze, and now we get Two-Face, so that's awesome. Like keep it rolling. The Joker, and I'm still waiting for Harley, so I want to see what they're going to put out. Hopefully the next wave, but I'm all in on this wave. So
nice.
Yeah, I liked them all. Like I said, I missed out on many opportunities to pass up on the animated series. So I'm getting these, and I haven't gotten the other ones. I'm not going to get those. What was it? The first wave of the last one that they had out.
Okay.
The second show. What's the second show called?
Oh, the new Adventures.
The New Adventures. Yeah. So I'm not getting those. I'm just sticking to Batman the animated series. Yeah.
Yep.
What about the Batwing, Ernie?
It's on sale.
Okay.
Let's see it. Yeah, I swear to God.
Ross. Chomper.
No. Okay. I don't know if these are going to go at Ross, but
Target on a Target set, for sure.
Target has some really good clearance, so nice. I'm hoping, and then maybe I would. But for now, let's do figures. The Joker Christmas one, yes. Yeah, come on. Let's keep it going.
I really like the callback to the Kenner camouflage Batman. Yeah. That's super duper cool. It's a way to kind of add something to the line that we didn't get before, number one, and equally kind of like have a nod to the old Kenner line from the 90s. So that's very awesome. With all that being said, like the Christmas Joker is cool for like, Christmas displays and stuff. Not for me, but the one thing that I'm getting is the Batgirl, because I don't recall, and I know we had talked about it and I didn't do my research on it yet. We talked about it on Tuesday. I didn't know if they had put this colorway out or this version of Batgirl out before.
Either way though, right?
Either way, it's going to come out. I don't have it. I'm getting it. So the Batgirl, I'm picking it up. That's just plain and simple. because I have the normal, original Batman and Robin that will go with this perfectly. Maybe I can set them up in a display now instead of them sitting in a tote. So yeah, and it'd be cool just to have the 3, and I would be solid. So yeah, I think this is cool. And then the Maxi Zeus, that's cool because I'd never in a million years thought we would ever get a figure of him from the animated series. So that's equally as cool. So I like what's going on here. You're getting callbacks to the Kenner. You're getting new characters and figures that you just wouldn't think you would have gotten. So all around, it's really, really cool.
100%.
Yeah.
Leave it in the KB bin.
Yeah.
Where they all were before.
Yeah.
I need a
all right. Let's move it along here. Chamba, where are we going to go next?
Let's do SH Figuarts Ryuma.
All right. Care to give us a little backstory on what this is?
So,
yeah.
Character...
Oh, sorry.
We've got one for you. We have one for you. We had a request on Tuesday that you talk about SH Figuarts figures.
Yeah,
so
not this one. Yeah. We'll get to that one eventually. Yeah. But Ryuma is from the Eiichiro Oda, creator of One Piece. He did a bunch of short stories before One Piece. This one's from Monsters 103 Mercy's Dragon Damnation. It's actually within the world of One Piece too, just in the past. So yeah, this is just a character from it. I believe the character's supposed to be related to Zoro, but yeah, I mean that's why the resemblance is there. But yeah, the figure looks neat. It's a Tamashii web. It is currently up right now, I think, for like $77, something like that, and is out in March. But no, this I'm not really a big fan of how they tackle the skirt piece sometimes. It's just, it is a softer material. There is like articulation joints in the side. I do hope that this one moves better than how they handled Zoro's skirt piece. But I mean, it's probably removable. I'm sure someone's going to try and attempt to make a third-party skirt piece possibly for this. It might be trickier because of the gradient, the green gradient. But the short is on, the anime short is on Netflix. It's worth a shot. It's just one episode basically. It's worth watching. But the character looks cool. I think the facial expressions are fantastic. It's just, yeah, the whole skirt piece is just always going to be an issue with a sculpted one, unless like, I know sometimes they'll give you the replaceable one, the one with like a more action vibe. I don't think they're doing it with this one, but it does get out of the way. So I don't know. Like I'm always iffy with those things because in some poses it's going to look good, but in others it might not work too well. And doing soft goods to match like the plastic sculpt can sometimes go off. I know some companies have done it. In all honesty, Bandai has done it already in the past. I don't know why they don't try that more often. They're capable of it, so
probably
I'm just unsure of it. It is most likely cost for sure, but I think it looks cool. It's not necessarily a need because it was from that short. So if you're like really want to get deep into just Eiichiro Oda characters in SH Figuarts, then yeah, you might want to pick this up. But if it's just you want to stick to One Piece, then it's easy to leave this one out.
Okay. Nico, what about you?
Hey, I know nothing about this, but just like from an engineering standpoint, I'm really interested in like the elbows.
Oh yeah,
because like obviously,
I think it's the same elbow style as the Rurouni Kenshin.
Okay,
it functions well. It functions well.
Yeah. It's just like looking at it. It like in a static pose, it looks good, and then it looks good, obviously bent. So I just want to be able to like put one in my hands and move it around just to see it in like a 3D space. But it looks cool. I like that that one head sculpt where his like mouth is huge and he's smiling.
Yeah. That one's fantastic. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like the face sculpts are fantastic.
Yeah,
that's really good.
All right, Augie.
Until Ernie talks about it, I have no personal connection to this. But that said, I mean, I agree with Chamba kind of on all points, especially with the skirt underneath. They are capable of more now. We all know how much Adam loves mixed media. I would not have been mad about having a cloth piece from the waist down. Once it gets to be that length and the fact that Bandai has experience doing soft goods, I would not have been upset if they attempted that here. It can be done and done well. I find it weird when something's like, so he has a seam right where the robe is, but then he also has like, it looks like a slit on the side.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the part that kind of like ruins it for me. It reminds me of like PlayStation 1.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? When like, like once you see what PlayStation 5 can do, like why would you go back? So it's kind of got that kind of a vibe for me where it's like, oh, it's polygonal and it's split. It's I feel like you don't need to do that anymore. I feel like once you have a solve, there's no reason to go backwards. And I do think that I mean, maybe it's just me being optimistic or that one piece is hot right now, but I feel like this will do well, that they could have personally have made the investment in it.
Well, that's probably why it's a Tamashii web too.
Yeah,
Sure.
it's Tamashii web. So
that they're not so sure.
Yeah,
but maybe also because it's Tamashii web is why you would make the investment. Because I mean, they're not scared of tooling.
No, not at all.
So I feel like this could have been like, even if they marked up the price a little bit, I think the people who are going to want it are going to buy it however much it costs. So I think they could have like, you know, bumped it up $5 or $10 and did like a cloth piece from the waist down. Or, you know, I collect, or I should say me and my brother have collected my brother and I, Saint Seiya cloth myth. So there's so much soft goods there. Yeah. And I feel like they've had enough practice that I think they could pull something like this off comfortably.
Gotcha.
At this point. But that said, like the engineering from the waist up is magnificent. I'm not mad at the waist down, but it's also a little bit dated.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm there. Yeah.
Ernie?
I'll tell you what, I know it's not cloth goods and it's just a soft plastic, but he is going to move more than this Oogie Boogie. So, you know, I mean,
come on, Eddie, it's flex it, dude. You gotta flex it.
Let's not be too hard on it. You can definitely move. I was like, well, that piece can move. It doesn't look that hard. So let's see. Cool figure for everybody to get. Like you said, it's still available. Who wants it can get it. Needs it, you know. So go for it.
It's up on
and I'm sure
Genki.
Somebody's gonna adjust it and make it the right way, right? So
maybe,
most likely, yeah.
I always do when we talk about something like this.
This was a surprise for me. I was like, oh wow, they're gonna do this. Like, it definitely came out of nowhere for me.
Well,
I didn't.
They announced it a while ago. Yeah, and then it was silent all of a sudden. But then, when it did appear, it was just kind of out of nowhere.
Yeah, it's very interesting because, like, for me, I'm like, I see this, I'm like, yeah, that's cool, that's cool. But what about Robin? I want Robin.
Well, this is not cutting into One Piece.
I know it's not. I'm just saying it's like
McFarlane has the DC license. I'm just joking.
Not that Robin.
We know better.
There is a new Robin, by the way.
Yeah.
Wait, is there from One Piece?
I was like, this is Batman Ninja Spirit.
Oh, no, you're messing with me. I got so excited for a second.
McFarlane. You said McFarlane.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, no, it's weird because this also is kind of a deep cut, and I think it really is kind of like putting their toe in the water to see, you know, like, all right, can we do, you know, a bunch of different Oda things here and see what happens. And then I'm not gonna leave this unchecked here from Zion. They're making this, why not a Raleigh?
Dude, don't say that. I want a Raleigh. I want Dr. Slum figures. Damn.
Yeah. But this is really cool. I have not watched Monsters yet. I do plan on doing it. I haven't gotten around to it.
It's great.
Yeah. That's what I hear. I hear it's awesome. It's kind of like what do they say? It's kind of like the kind of original precursor ideas kind of tossed in there and whatnot for One Piece. So, and it, like you said, it takes place in the same universe, but in the past. And so, yeah, I haven't gotten around to seeing it yet. I don't know if I should watch it anytime soon because then I might pick up this figure. So maybe I'll wait a while until, the pre-orders are closed and then watch it and go, oh, okay, cool.
And then not worry about it. It's like, well, I guess I don't have to pick it up.
Right.
And also, speaking of the past, do you think they'll make a Goldie Roger? Or have they?
But here's the thing with that, Onogi. They can make anybody.
Anybody. Yeah. I mean, it's the way it's running now is like it has the potential to be on that same level of Dragon Ball where it's just like
and beyond.
That's what I'm waiting for.
Yeah,
and
you're
beyond,
getting
I'm dying right now.
Yeah.
I need a Robin really bad.
Oh, yes. We all do. We all do, mate.
Robin, Chopper, Frankie.
Yeah.
I mean, come on now. Yeah. But this looks cool. I love the faceplates on it. The faceplates, they knocked it out. That's honestly
what's tempting me.
Yeah. One of the things that really irks me is when you see where is it? Right here, like his arm is upright and like his like sleeve is like going upright.
Yeah, it's not bending down like it should. Like
I don't like. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that at all. It's not a deal breaker, but I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah, it's a sacrifice.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. All right, let's keep it moving here. Let's see, Ernie, it's your turn, sir. Where are we going next?
Beetlejuice.
Which one?
The Hot Toys version.
Okay.
Because we have nothing on the Figuarts, right? It's
correct.
Just a teaser. Hey, we're gonna do Beetlejuice.
I wonder what that's gonna look like.
I don't know.
Because I got excited when we saw these pictures, but then you read it's Hot Toys. It's like, oh, okay, that's why it looks so good. So,
am I the only one? Just kind of sidebarring here. Am I the only one that thinks that Beetlejuice looks kind of better now that Michael Keaton's older? Like
he works better for it.
Yeah, like he kind of has that more, like this is gonna sound horrible, but he kind of has that more like undead look to him now.
there's more grit to him. He looks more withered.
Wrinkle,
into the grave. Just saying it.
Yeah, he looks more withered. So
yeah,
I think it works.
He's in the grave.
Then the dude with the makeup.
Yeah.
It's showtime.
He's not wearing makeup for this film. Did you guys know that?
What?
Yep. He just walks out of bed.
Yeah. This is an awesome piece. For Beetlejuice collectors, there wasn't a lot out there before. Mm-hmm. And now to have this, especially with the headstone, I think that makes it really cool. So I see this going really fast into a lot of special collectors and displays and everything. I think it's awesome. I do to get it. And I never realized though, going to it, that his hands weren't white and undead as well. Right? Because I had to like actually look, and then I went back and looked like pictures from the film, and I was like, oh
yes,
wow. I didn't notice that. Yeah, because I was like, did they mess it up?
This is inaccurate.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, really? And then I saw it. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Mm-hmm. Like I said, it's a display piece. I mean, this is something, if you have the funds, like I know if I had it, I'd be like, yeah, I got me one. I need it. I hope, lots of people get it and everything. And I hope they just don't turn around and immediately next month do a Beetlejuice. The second version that we're talking about, right? Like, and here you go. Here's the next one from the movie.
This one's from Beetlejuice, by the way.
It is? Yeah, I thought it was from the original.
No. Well, no, because it has Beetlejuice logo on the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was just the new one. I feel
like they would identify it as the first film otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was. But okay, cool then. This is all you need then. For your, larger displays and everything. Mm-hmm. I will wait for the Figuarts since we did have a teaser, and see. I don't like who has them out on the shelf right now? Is it NECA?
Those are older ones, by the way. Those are like
they're like
old
statues.
sculpts.
Yeah.
exactly, Nico.
They repackaged them, right? Put them out on something else.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's cool then. Yeah, I thought this was going back to the original, so even more so. Okay, here's your Beetlejuice. Then you got it.
All right. Nico, have you give your thoughts yet?
Confession time. I haven't seen the first Beetlejuice. Okay.
Whoa.
And I know one of my coworker Felicia, she's gonna like kill me for that. She's big on Tim Burton. But this is on one of this is one of those movies that's on my like to watch in October list.
Nice.
So yeah, we're gonna do that. I've always liked the aesthetic of like Beetlejuice. I just never got the story.
For sure.
So not a Hot Toys guy either, but if they come out with like a 1/12 version, if NECA drops, a Beetlejuice figure that's like a real figure, I'd probably pick it up because I have a good feeling about liking.
I think Mesco's doing one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I remember seeing that.
Yeah, and then
but that'll be
Figuarts.
that'll come in 2026 or something.
Right. It'll be released whenever that one.
I didn't know Mesco was doing one too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. Funny story. My kid just recently watched the first one, because she wants to see the new one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because Jenna Ortega is in it, and she really liked Wednesday, which is really weird and funny because I'm just like, well, that's not really Wednesday. Like everybody here knows that Christina Ricci is Wednesday. Like,
yes,
you're like,
so that's and so I'm like. So like she watched the first one, she's like, it was all right, but I can't wait to see the new one. And I'm like, yeah, but the first one's really good. Like Gina Davis, Alec Baldwin, like, come on, kid. So yeah. Augie, what are your thoughts on this?
So like Nico, not like Nico. I have seen this movie, but it was a long time ago. I saw it once on TV. It's weird. I have sort of more of an attachment to the cartoon.
The cartoon was great.
I'm with you.
The cartoon was great.
It's because the fact that it's not a movie and it's a TV show that we watch 5 days a week. Like it's just closer to me because of the exposure, right? So, it's like 0 for 3 for Hot Toys. I don't collect Hot Toys, or I haven't bought one yet. I don't really do 12-inch, and the movie Beetlejuice was really cool, but I remember even being frustrated back in the day that right when the line ended, they were starting to do cartoon figures. I think there's a prototype for like his neighbor, like the French guy.
Mm-hmm.
He had like a prototype, and then Best Action was really close to like we almost got Lydia. Like that's kind of more my jam.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but it's because the whole reason the cartoon was made is because this movie was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And from what I've read about it, he has about as much screen time as the first film. So they're pulling a less is more thing with him.
Yeah. Which
I think is really cool as long as it doesn't.
Right.
As long as they're not doing the greatest hits and there's like some new stuff. I'm really excited for it. I would love it if because of the exposure of this movie that we got cartoon toys. That's super selfish.
That'd be dope.
No, I'd be down with that.
That's more up my alley, to be honest.
Okay, that's fair. Chamba?
Yeah, the Hot Toys looks fantastic. I didn't realize until looking at more photos that it was rooted hair, or at least looks like rooted hair, which kind of makes more sense because his hair is so like rough and manic in that sense. So I don't know if a sculpted one would have looked as good as this. The eye popping one is fantastic. Yeah, I think this looks awesome. If I was a bigger fan of the character, totally would consider it. But yeah, Hot Toys is like, it is a higher, it's mainly scaling really. Just display space required for Hot Toys is just a lot more than say any 1/12 figure. So that's usually, if I'm gonna get a 1/6, it's something that I'm gonna get knowing that either it's my one of my favorites or doesn't exist in 1/12.
Right.
So knowing that SH Figuarts is gonna tackle it, I'm actually more interested in that one, just because of that. but I saw the Mezco, and I think it was on display in the Comic-Con, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it looked really good. It looked
It's
really
neat.
good.
It's neat. That would be weird if that was the first Mezco I picked up, right?
Would it be?
That would be
all
weird.
the
Yeah.
things we just saw.
It's like, did
You know
you
what,
not
guys?
see how great it was? Like a shrunken Hot Toys, man.
Oh,
So-
We just thought of all the things I've been waiting,
Yeah.
and you know what? I think this is it. This,
Yeah.
They got me.
this,
That's
They
one.
got
They
this
got me.
112 collective Beetlejuice will bring them
Yeah.
into the fold.
Yeah. Could you imagine? That would be so
That
bizarre.
would be so fun.
Chamba.
So bizarre. What's up?
Is there something? Is there a character? Have you put thought into this outside of this show? Like, have you ever just thought and said, you know what? If this came out, I'd get it.
I think the thing is with like
Mezco.
I've handled a few Mezcos, and during the weekend, in fact, we were handling the Dick Tracy one.
Yes.
Great figure.
Yes.
It's a great figure.
Very nice.
It's
actually,
just it's really nice. It's just I don't know if I'm a soft goods action figure collector.
Mm.
I like the, as Adam puts it, the mixed media, the cross media thing. I like when a soft goods is like a cape or or a scarf or something like that, just a little piece that would help it. But all around, I don't know. Like, I don't have many. I've got a Noda Buck at home with like I think I put a mask head on that one. So yeah, it's just I'm not too big on soft goods because usually it just doesn't look, at least for me, too good on the figure. There's always that hindrance with articulation. And it would really depend on the character too. Like, honestly, I thought when Mezco was doing Ultraman, I was going to be like, okay, maybe. But then based on the photos, thinking about what kind of materials they would use, it's like, it wouldn't work. It would just look bizarre, at least for me. And I know some people like it, but I have seen it and I'm like, yeah, it really wasn't for me. So I don't know. I don't know what kind of character, because I read a lot of manga, comic books. I don't know if I need figures of movie characters. And I feel like the soft goods would probably lend itself more to something like that. So I don't really see Mezco tackling anime stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't even know if I'd like it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just jealous to hear you handle the Dick Tracy figure. I would have loved to.
It's you know what
really
though?
Nice.
The problem with the Dick Tracy one is I know you can take off his toupee. It's like a toupee, but it's like the hairpiece to put the hat on. The hairpiece is like, at least on the copy that we were handling, it's super loose. Like it just falls off.
Oh no.
Yeah. But his face sculpt, it's crisp. Looks great.
Ugh.
One of the better ones that I've seen, I think.
I think the Dick Tracy figures lend themselves very, very
100%.
nicely to the Mezco 112 collective.
Agreed.
I think it's a perfect pair, or pairing, I should say. We got to mess with Machus, and it's really nice. Both of them were really nice. The flat top and the Dick
flat
Tracy.
top is actually fantastic.
Yeah, they were really, really good.
So jealous.
I don't see myself getting them, but you know what? Like, I understand what the hype is all about. It's really, really good stuff. Yeah. But back to this Hot Toys Beetlejuice here. I think I'm gonna wait and see what the Figuarts has to offer. The Hot Toys, the scale is not for me. This looks great though. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not taking anything away from this figure. It looks
the
killer.
base looks great as well.
That's
awesome.
I agree with you guys. I would prefer the cartoon versions. Like, as a kid,
100%.
like, I watched this, I liked it, but for some reason my little sister, she really picked up on it. She loved it. So she would watch it all the time. And so I just remember this being on all the time. And then I remember the cartoon came on. I'm like, all right, whatever. And I checked it out. I was like, actually, I really like this. I actually like it a lot. Like, that look for Lydia in the cartoon with like her like red poncho kind of thing.
That's how I see her.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's like my preferred look for Lydia. And it would be very, very awesome to see a company come out with like highly articulated versions of the cartoon Beetlejuice.
Oh my gosh,
that would
so
be
amazing.
yeah, I would be all over that.
Mhm.
I like the designs of the characters on that and everything. And
Mhm.
as I said, not to take anything away from this because this looks great. I just don't have the dispensable income or space to harbor this, but it looks killer. Like I have zero complaints about how this
Mhm,
looks.
mhm.
Like they really knocked it out of the park on this. And like, even if we like kind of like zoom in on the face a little bit here, like
That's
So
so
good.
good.
It's so good.
yeah, like it's killer. Like they did a great job. Like you can see the Michael Keaton in there. I mean, obviously they've done Michael Keaton in the past, but still, like this
It's
is
a different Keaton, though. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Mhm.
God, if I had to sculpt that, I'd jump out a window. This guy's so good. Whoever did this did such a
Yeah.
great job.
Yeah, and yeah, it came out great.
These
Just not
teeth.
for me. I can't wait to see. We're obviously going to see people taking some killer pictures of this. We're going to see this in people's displays and stuff. So, yeah, just not for me. But yeah, it looks great.
Mhm.
But let's go ahead and move along here. It is my turn, correct?
Mhm. Yep.
All right. Let's see. I'm going to bring up this Ryu from Iconic Studios. This is an exclusive Ryu, 1/6 scale again. So right out the gate, I'm on the scaling. I'm not going to pick it up. Number one. Number two, I think the window for me to pick it up is already passed. There's only 888 available. This is Hot Ryu from Street Fighter V. Came out really nice. It looks really cool. I can definitely appreciate it from afar. I'm not sure if Lago got it or not.
I'm not sure either, actually.
Yeah. I hope that he did because I know
If he was after it.
I know he really likes those iconic Street Fighter figures.
Except for that one shot.
Oh. Which one?
There's a really weird one. We'll get it when we get to my opinion. I didn't mean to jump in, but I found the picture where I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
It's right there with the ankles.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this looks great. It's just not for me. I mean, granted, don't get me wrong. The original normal Ryu and Ken are extremely tempting, especially with Ken with the long hair. That's my preferred version of Ken when he has the long hair.
Mhm.
But yeah, I don't have anywhere to put this either. So, but it does look good. I do want to say it looks killer. If I had more space, maybe I would have tried to jump on this. But what are your thoughts on this, Nico?
I think it looks really, really good. I've always liked the Hot Ryu look. But this is TB League, so they do those are the silicone bodies, right?
Yeah, seamless ones.
They scare me. I'm a
Yeah.
chicken when it comes to those bodies. I don't know. I'm good with joints. I like
Yes.
what I like jointed figures.
Hey.
Yeah. Want to get fired around here?
Yeah, no.
It's tomato.
You like the visible joints on action figures. There we go.
Yes.
Yeah. But it really does, like, it looks good in these shots. But yeah, I'm gonna sit back on this one.
Yeah, I think we all missed it by now anyway, though. So, but we can admire it from afar.
Yeah.
Augie?
Yeah. Hot indeed. The ankles are cool. That I'm just making fun. The ankles are terrible. That's really awkward. I wish that was less awkward. But I mean, I don't have I'm a joint guy. I'm an articulation guy, so that's not a problem. I'm basically taking up space right now because I'm waiting for the shot that I don't like. So we're gonna keep walking till we get there.
Okay.
There's a bicep swivel where the bicep does not move with the arm, and we're about that's
Mhm.
it. Ew, look at that right arm.
Yeah.
That's what kills me. If there was a way to figure out how to do that so that the bicep would be facing up, that's the only part that kills me is that there is a fine line with aesthetics meeting the articulation and they don't want to sacrifice. But for me, that bicep facing the wrong way is a bridge too far for the price point. I would rather something have a visible point of articulation and have it move the way it's supposed to.
That stood out the first time I saw it as well. As all,
I was actually really impressed. I was like, oh, wow, they're doing a lot of photography to hide that limitation. And then they had that glaring one, and I was like, oof, that's brutal. But beautiful figure. I mean, it's a new head, right? So it's basically like this
new sculpt.
Is it a new sculpt 100%?
I don't know. They may have just sculpted the beard on it, but it's a new, it's a different expression.
Yeah. New
head
sculpts.
No. I'm sorry. I meant like the body's pretty much like this.
Oh yeah. It is a new sculpt. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's got all the scarring.
He didn't have a beard before, but yeah. I mean, I'm. That said, I'm a big fan of Iconic Studios. I think they're doing a great job with this line. The ankles, I'm making fun of the ankles right now, but it doesn't bother me because I do like the articulation. So, because I like articulation, I don't care about a visible seam here and there. So that said, I feel bad that they did not figure out a way to engineer, even if they were able to like move the silicone and then it would hold. I wish there was a solve for that. But so I guess it's to say, if I were to get this, which I won't, if I were to get this, I would mind my pose.
Fair enough. Chamba?
Yeah, I'm with Nika in regards to like just the silicon body. I'm not a fan of it. It feels bizarre. And also, it's an action figure. I don't mind seams, just the actual joints. I know that one shot you don't like, Augie, but when he's actually doing the uppercut, his biceps doing exactly the same thing, and it's just even weirder because he's lifting it, and it's like the biceps not where it's supposed to be. But I don't know, these ones, I feel like the purpose for them is to have them in a more vanilla-ish pose, and it just looks good. It'll just look good on display. 1/6 figures in general, for me at least, they're not supposed to be that. I don't feel like I'm there to pick them up and whatnot and fiddle with, because just the size alone is awkward.
Yeah, they're not made for hyper posing.
Yeah, not at all. It'd be nice if some of them do. Like I've got the 1,000 Toys Snake Eyes that they did. That uses the enlarged. Yeah, that uses that enlarged synthetic human body, and that thing is super articulated. But it's also a robot, right? But for a human body like this, it's nice that they sculpt it out and whatnot. It's a brand new sculpt and everything, it's limited as well for the 800. What is that? 888 copies or something. Neat. I'm sure if the line goes far enough, and they'll end up doing Street Fighter 6, he's got a more updated look for that. So I'm sure there'll be another chance to get a bearded Ryu for that one. But yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome for those that like it.
Indeed.
Just not for me.
Ernie.
Yeah, I spent the whole weekend with June, so I don't talk about nothing but Jada Street Fighter.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, we can move on from this.
Okay.
Sorry, fair enough.
We should take this post down too.
Shout out to June. So, right. I don't even want to talk about it.
Okay, Ernie. Everybody on Tuesday wanted to know the story behind this character and your thoughts on this figure.
He's from an anime, so that's why we're asking you.
Oh my god. All right. Okay. Like now? Like right now?
Yes,
right now. Yeah, right now.
Oh, I mean, as you can easily see, I mean, this is just a homage to so many different 80s things. Because first you have, this is basically an Ivan Drago wannabe, right? Rocky IV was so popular. They didn't know what to do. And then you have Batman running around popular. Okay, let's turn him into a Clayface type figure, which is the whole gray mold, right? Because you can't use the brown clay there either. And then it was like, well, just put him in jeans and a flat top. Like, it's a total winner. You can't see it, but he does have the Back to the Future high tops on.
Oh,
yeah.
That would be dope. That would be.
It's just cool. A nostalgic callback, But it does get kind of lengthy when in every single frame of your manga that he says, I must break you, and that's like basically all he says. Why they would do a figure like this, I don't know.
It's awesome. Don't you like it? I think it's awesome.
The best thing to ever come of this, though, is a bad guy towards Resident Evil, because this was in '80s, so they went off of this. But he's from a series of filled with demons and monsters, and they wanted to buff up this one, so why not? The glow, though, does not happen with the figure. Kind of false advertisement there.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, but it was more of the Last Dragon type thing, but you couldn't do red or gold, so they were like, do an aqua blue. But I mean, he's not show enough, but they made him that tall, so they just pulled from so many different properties.
What are some of his moves?
Basically the point that's it. Poke. Is that an Ernie special?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a Fallen Fett special. He pokes and then he says, "I must break you" a lot. The glow is another move, but that's gonna scare you. Like what? And then basically he just pulls out his belt like your dad used to, just whips it out and says, "What did you say?" And you do get kind of scared. Unfortunately, this doesn't come with the snappy motion. When you snap the belt. Right, that's what he does a lot. Okay. Yeah, this guy just plays a lot of fear factor because he's so big, and that's all it is. So he basically has no specials or no move. I mean, his arc is just that.
Okay,
it's the jeans came out good though. I was surprised they got that.
The belt buckle, right?
Yeah.
Ernie, I gotta say, like you actually touched on some legit points of the character, which is credit to you. Of course. And I'm saying, I'm complimenting
obviously
you.
He knows.
Oh wait.
Yeah,
I'm not allowed to compliment. That's right. I'm not allowed to compliment you. I forgot.
Obviously,
it was hot today.
I mean,
that's true.
Yeah,
I apologize for complimenting you.
But
I apologize.
It was a hot day today. Please, no compliments.
I take it back. I apologize.
So if you want this, just realize it's not going to come with the glow effect or the glow factor like it does, that you're used to. The wrinkles, they should move better, but they don't. They're just kind of molded into there. So, yeah, it isn't really like everything else. Belt buckle is probably the nicest touch that there is to this, But
all right,
that's about it. Yeah.
Were you excited when you saw that they were making this guy?
A little, but as soon as I found out that the glow effect was fake, it was all downhill from there. Because I thought we could finally have it. Like, just throw some outside glow paint on him and he would have glowed, But now that the glow effect doesn't happen, it's like, why am I going to even order this? And then they see the broken pieces inside the butterfly, that collarbone is sticking out. That's just a broken piece of plastic. That's what it is. Yeah. I can't believe, who authorized that to stay in. Yeah. So unprofessional. Right. So it should just pop right back into place when you get it though. So.
All right. So now that Ernie has said his piece, does anyone else have anything that they want to say?
Yeah. If Ernie is Usopp, then I'm Chopper because I'm buying whatever he's selling. I am just saying.
That's a good. Right?
Yeah, you just saw.
What? Yeah, he's the one with the glassy eyes, like
I don't even want what the real cartoon's selling. I want Ernie's story.
Okay. Well, in all fairness, you can still get the figure. I mean, technically, the figure can be whatever.
Exactly. Right. Isn't Avatar? Isn't action figures the avatar of the imagination? Yeah. I just go full blown Chopper whenever it's story time with
Ernie.
We stop story time. So this is I think I want this now.
Yeah.
I don't know what this is.
Just based on that.
I don't know what this is, but I think I do. And that's all that matters. Hey, Meta!
What's up, Met? Glad you could make the meetup. Chamba came out. Yeah, but no.
That's not fair. That isn't fair.
Oh, it's all kinds of fair. Were you there? Yes.
I was there.
Was Met there? Nope.
No.
Met. You have a whole year, Met, to come to the next one and throw down at a game of cornhole.
Oh,
let's do this, Met.
He's just challenged you, Mitt.
Yeah.
He just challenged
Like
you.
a
The
year
champion
out.
challenged you.
Oh my
Oh, I'll
God.
challenge
Which
the
is
whole
odd.
chat.
He's even giving you time to practice.
Yeah.
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 Well played.
Okay,
Well played.
exactly.
Australian
That's
music.
fine. Yeah, well played.
He takes it back.
Oh,
He
that
takes
was
it back.
checkmate.
Yeah. It's well played.
That was
All right.
checkmate. But hey,
That's
don't
fine.
force me to go to Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
All right, let's go ahead and check out Yoko's awesome video that she made here. And hopefully we don't get dinged on music.
I don't think there's music. I don't know if there's music.
I don't think so.
All right.
I could be wrong. Yep. Instantly wrong.
I hope to find something to buy. Maybe 50, 60 bucks, maybe 100.
One figure, $70.
Ernie, how much do you think you're going to spend today?
$95.
And what was the damage?
75.
Corinne, how much do you think you're going to spend today?
I'm spending 0 of my dollars, but probably 100 of Ernie's.
What? The damage?
104. I didn't spend any of Ernie's money.
Yeah.
How much do you think you're going to spend today?
Maybe under 200, I believe.
What was the damage?
$60.
Cheynee, how much do you think you're going to spend today?
Probably 100.
And the damage, sir?
Went a little bit over by $60 from my original quote. So
Augie, how much do you think you're going to spend today?
150.
Okay, Augie, what was the damage?
0.
Machu, how much do you think you're going to spend today?
Hopefully not more than my plane ticket.
And what was the damage?
About my flight, maybe more than my flight.
We met.
She was the best. Dude. They even gave him a bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the IKEA moving bag.
An IKEA bag. Yeah.
It's a
Here
big
you go,
bag.
sir.
That is
Yeah.
a big bag. Yeah.
That was so funny. Because I was like, my wife saw, Macho, you went to IKEA? He's all, no, they gave me the bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like so much stuff.
That's great. Because it's either pride or shame. It's one or the other.
It's
Yeah.
both.
Yeah.
I remember I saw him and I was like, what happened? Because I was with him most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe towards the end we broke off. And literally, I was all, what happened? I don't know. He had a lot of wrestling figures.
I didn't see him the
It was
whole
really
time. I
good.
saw him at the start for the photo, and then
Same
at
here.
dinner. That's it. So I was like, "What? What happened?"
We were at the beginning, and then
Yeah.
I don't know. He broke off, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
Mm-hmm.
I think the best part was him opening them all that night, though.
Yeah, that was rad.
Ugh.
The whole
He got
kitchen
good
counter was
figures.
just covered.
Yeah, he got
There
good
are
figures.
everywhere.
Yeah, it was great. It was great.
Is
That's
Machu
hilarious.
like a lottery winner?
I think so.
My theory is Mafia Boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know
I'll
what?
go with that.
Yeah, I subscribe to that. I subscribe to
think
that
that's some
theory
toys,
for
right?
sure.
Just it's slash toy addict. That's-
Sure.
It would make
yeah.
so much sense because he's like such a
Mhm.
nice guy when you meet him in
Yeah,
person.
right.
But he's got a
Don't wanna
business
say
back east, and he's just
Right.
like, you just see him. He comes walking in. There's a guy like tied to a chair, and he's just all, "What did I tell you, man?
Yeah.
What did I tell you?
Yeah.
Now, I'm gonna have to let my hair down." And he like pulls
Yeah.
his ponytail out.
And he pulls it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like,
And I'm like, no, not Jimmy Seals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he pulls out this hammer. He's like, "All right, where's my money, man?" He's just like, "I swear I'll get it to you." Boom! Right on
Yeah.
one of his toes. He's all, "Let's try this again. Where's my money?"
I believe it.
Yeah.
There
It
you go.
is.
I can hear it.
Yeah.
And you just see J Shot holding the guy down in the chair.
Crying. Crying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. He's like, you should have just given him the money.
Yeah.
or get him the
He
Black
didn't-
Widow figure. One
Yeah.
or the
He
other.
didn't want to
Exactly.
do this. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Didn't have to come to this. Yeah.
I'll
Yeah,
tell you
totally.
what, you may be
totally
onto something. I was gifted a camera this weekend from Machu, which was my best part
Yeah.
of the whole weekend because I'm going to have a lot of content coming. And I will tell you this: I had to delete that SD card that was on there.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so same thing. Yeah, he told me, he said, "Here you go, but can you delete this?" And I was about to hit play, and I saw him reach back for his hair,
He's
Oh yeah, you got it, buddy. Yeah,
We'll do it right now. We'll do it right now.
Yeah. I was like, sure, not a problem. And delete it was. Yeah.
Jay Shot just holding the guy down in the chair, crying. You just saw, he told me all the way here he didn't want to do this, man. Like, why?
He's such a good person. Such a good person.
He's so nice.
It didn't have to come to this. It didn't have to come to
Yeah.
He told me we were going to go Target.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He told me there was new turtles at Target, and then when we got in the car, it just, why did it come to this? It didn't have to go this way.
No,
it all happened so fast.
Yeah. And then it's like it all happens, and Jay Shot's still crying, and Machu just says, "I'm thirsty."
Yeah.
And Jay Shot's got a rip for water. All right. Yeah. We're done here. You'll have his money next week. Yeah. Swear. That was it. This.
So you got a phone, right? Make the transfer. I can't. That's not what I want to hear right now.
Machu with the hair flowing,
Yeah.
everything, phone in hand, and all you hear him say is, "Where's the other zero, Jimmy? The other zero." Yeah. And still, Jay Shot. Oh my God, send the money.
Yeah.
Please send it.
Now Ernie's gonna be scared, and when he's hanging out with Machu next time, Machu's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
"Hey, can you give me a ride somewhere?"
Yeah.
Hey, we make it stop right here. I got to pick something up.
Yeah.
Like, whoa. I don't know.
Go ahead and just park right there. We're gonna be
Right
in and
behind
out
the
real
laundry
quick,
mat.
man. Come on.
Yeah.
Leave the engine on.
Yeah.
Open the trunk for me.
Yeah.
Now I think about it. I mean, man, when we drove to the hat before he got out, he did say, "I hope this is as good as you say it is, Ernie."
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like that's different.
It was so
meaning
threatening.
now.
It was so
Yeah,
threatening.
you
didn't
know,
even know.
as
You're
I
like,
think
yeah, it's
about
good,
it.
man. What are you talking about?
Right? Yeah.
Now,
Oh.
to be fair, he
Oh,
did say, like before he left, he was like, "That's probably the best burger I've had on the West Coast."
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
he
God.
did.
Oh,
Yeah, thank goodness for your sake,
yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, lots coming together. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep. Oh man. Well, we are about out of time tonight. Nico, I want to thank you so much for taking the time to come out and hang out with us tonight, man. I greatly appreciate it.
Also in the weekend, dude.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that-
Thanks for coming and
totally.
hanging out and watching us get into all our shenanigans. And yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for having me in on the show.
You got to come to karaoke next time.
Oh yeah.
I know.
Next
But,
time.
Next time. I gotta prep some songs. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I gotta
Oh.
get good. I
By
gotta
the
get
way,
good
the
at this whole
actual
karaoke
the
thing.
music
Oh, no.
at that round one karaoke was garbage.
Mhm.
Damn.
The music itself, like the backing music, is bad.
It was like, okay.
And the pace was off on the
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Make
Nico,
sure
the
you
best
know the
way to
lyrics because the timing is completely off.
Really
Yeah,
work.
Chamba had to keep telling me to stop looking at the screen.
Yeah,
Just
stop
sing
looking
it.
at the screen. Just
Yeah.
you know it, so just do it.
Yeah.
It worked
So
way better.
I did.
Yeah.
You know what it was like, Nico? It was like all the music was from Sega Genesis, and
Oh, no.
basically, yes, was based on the Moonwalker game. So it was like all to that. So if you remember, you know, it had some Michael Jackson classics in there, but it was like, and that's how everything was. Yeah, I had to start off with Mary Jane, and it was like,
Yeah,
and I
that
was like,
very
oh,
weird.
Yeah.
Cap lives, the legend that is. So it's a great show with a great guest tonight.
Indeed.
Thank you,
Indeed,
Captain.
not wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always a good time hanging and chatting with you guys, and like
For sure.
I don't know, just this show means a lot to me, and like you guys mean a lot because you guys got me through the pandemic, you know, and it's a rough time for a lot of people. And like you guys' show, and you know Wade's show, and a bunch of the other toy guys, you know, you guys really kept me sane there, you know. And the fact that you guys are still doing it, even though like the world's moved on and things are back open, like it's still it's like a comfort thing that I could do and watch every Thursday. So like, you know, shouts out to you guys, shouts out to everyone that, you know, keeps it up. Shouts out to Kevin, shouts out to Wade, you know, all the guys. Ernie, I know you're doing your show. I got to be on there again.
Thank you.
The best show.
It's the best show on Wednesday.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
On Wednesday.
yeah.
The only show on Wednesday, right?
Only show on Wednesday.
Only
Show on Wednesday.
Yoko's show on
Yoko show on Wednesday. Okay,
I won.
that's right. Yes, you
Fallen
did.
Yoko Chronicles.
Correct.
You are the champion.
I
won.
There's a medal.
There's a medal.
Yeah.
We see it.
There was a
I
medal.
won.
Yeah, she went a long way from throwing the first bag onto the roof to,
Yeah,
making
getting the
cornhole.
first cornhole,
Yep.
winning the second game.
Yep.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah,
Y'all better start practicing for next year.
The
This is a
training
call
arc
out now.
begins now. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
Training begins now.
Stakes have been
it
raised.
is. Yeah.
And you put weights on your arm for your throwing arm.
Yeah.
You
Let's
don't
not
know,
give
but
all
it
my
might make a
techniques
win.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like Zorro, you're just like lifting like thousands of pounds.
You gotta
Get
make sure
extra
you're-
weighted bags.
Yeah.
Boom. Yeah.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
on. I mean, we are now telling you guys next year already. 5th anniversary, Frank and Sons, Korean barbecue. What was it
Round
called?
one.
Back
Round
to the
one.
Future at Twin Pines Mall, which we
Round
saved because we were there.
Yep.
Round one.
Right.
I
Yeah,
mean,
we
isn't
did.
that the mall that time forgot? Like, if you ever
Yes.
went there,
It is.
like-
It's completely dead inside.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Round one is there.
But it's the Back to the Future Mall, and because the Toy Migos were there this weekend,
We
somebody
saved
bought it
apparently.
and is doing
Yeah.
it. We saved it.
Okay.
So Matt told me it was all over the news.
Okay.
Yep.
Channel 7 was there, everything. So then it's round one, which has arcade games and karaoke. So yes,
Mhm.
Nico, get your song list ready.
Also,
a
bowling.
Bowling. Yeah,
Yeah.
you didn't even.
Oh yeah.
Whew, you don't want to see me bowling.
Oh, are you good?
Oh,
Oh no, maybe we'll get into that next year.
Oh,
then.
there you go.
Similar motions to cornhole, so you might be
Yeah,
good.
very.
there you
Yeah.
go.
Have
Nico's
you guys
onto
ever
something
seen
here.
a 400?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then,
And then
next day, cornhole championships will go on.
Mm.
yeah, in
Cornhole
public.
tournament.
So yeah, we'll
Yeah.
make sure that we'll do it in a place where, if you're in the area and you want to come check it out, you can do so. So
Tight.
yeah. But yeah, thank you everybody for tuning in tonight. You could have been anywhere else, but you decided to be here, and we thank you for that. So, Nico, how do we keep up with you, sir?
You could keep up with me at artman_customs on Instagram. I'll be posting stuff on there, mainly stories. don't post on timeline. Timeline kind of cooked right now, but I'll post something up soon. You have my word.
All right. Augie, how do we keep up with you?
Lately you can't. I've been pulling a June. I'm not on social media lately, but probably Frank and Sons if I'm living up to reputation. But yeah, I mean, I'll be here out and about. I mean, if you see me, say hi. If you follow my social media, I do respond to messages. So just feel free to say hi. I've been writing a lot. I've been working a lot. So y'all keep me company in my socials. Like, I won't post stuff, but I'll chat all day.
All right. Awesome. Chamba, what about you?
You can find me at the Chamba on Instagram and Twitter, on the Toy Migos Discord, on Chat Migos Assemble on Tuesday, They're Not Dolls Thursday. I'll also be attending Rose City Comic Con, just wandering around this Saturday. I think.
Where's that?
It's Portland.
Nice.
All right. And Ernie, how do we keep up with you, sir?
I'm right here, the Fallen Fett on all social media. Check me out on YouTube Wednesdays night with the Fallen Fett Chronicles. Myself, Yoko, 80s Baby, Dario, Tommy. We just go check out the replay. We just had the 2000s controversial trivia game show went down. So catch the replay on that, and we'll see you guys next week. And then after that, the Sarlacc Digest here every Thursday with They're Not Dolls with the Toy Migos. And then hopefully soon the return of the Boba Squadron.
Yeah.
So episode 100 of the Fallen Fett Chronicles, when is that happening?
We already have that, bro.
Oh.
Yeah.
We're like on 103, man.
Oh.
Yeah.
But you know what's awesome? It already happened, so you can watch it.
Well, I think I was there for it now. Jesus.
You were there
you
for
were.
it.
Yeah.
I
You had a lot of fun.
I did.
You did. You had a
Yeah.
lot of fun.
Yeah.
We're on 103. And then you came back for trivia. And then
Mhm.
you were trivia again. Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, head on over there on Wednesdays.
Thank you.
Lots of
Where
fun.
can we find you?
You can find me Cheynee180 on Instagram. Check out the Toy Amigos Instagram, Toy Amigos Facebook, Toy Amigos Facebook group, Toy Amigos Discord. Tuesdays, Chat Amigos Assemble. Thursdays, every Thursday here. And check out the Jada Toys Street Fighter Facebook group. With all that being said, thank you guys so much for tuning in. As always, I'm Cheynee180.
I'm the Fallen Fett.
Chamba.
Moggy. Bye.
Nico, Artman Customs. Woo.
And remember, guys, they're not dolls.
Plus Ultra.